Google's Pixel 4a will feature a hole-punch front camera, a bigger display of 5.7 or 5.8 inches, compared to 5.6 inches on the 3a, and thinner bezels. A round back is supposedly a matte finish and a traditional fingerprint sensor with a block in the corner devoted to the rear camera. Most normal people need smartphone batteries that'll last them a day, even in a pinch. The more affordable and accessible Pixel 4a needs a battery that'll last it this long, which means a bigger capacity than the 4, as well as tools Indiana plays to keep it going longer, like canny optimizations. The Google Pixel 4 has no rear-mounted fingerprint scanner like the Pixel 3, nor does it have an in-screen one like many premium smartphones around. Instead, it relies on facial recognition unlocking for you to access your phone. OnePlus 8 Pro smartphone runs on Android V10Q operating system. The phone is powered by octa-core processor. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset. It has 8GB RAM and 128GB internal storage. OnePlus 8 Pro smartphone has a Fluid AMOLED display. It measures 165.3mm x 74.4mm x 8.8mm and weighs. The screen has a resolution of 1440 x 3100 pixels and 514 ppi pixel density. On camera front, the buyers get a 24MP front camera, and on the rear, there's an 48MP plus 16MP plus 12MP camera with features like digital zoom, auto flash, face detection, touch to focus. It is backed by a 4500 mAh battery. Connectivity features in the smartphone include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, VoLTE, NFC, and more. The new iPhone 12 should be the biggest upgrade in years. Other reports point to an all-new iPhone 12 design that kills the notch, in-display Touch ID functionality, and at least 2 new sizes. There's also reports of a variable refresh rate and a change up in sizes, with 120Hz refresh rate reported. Apparently we might get a 5.42-inch model, a 6.06-inch model, and a 6.67-inch in place of the 5.8-inch, 6.1-inch and 6.5-inch models we have at the moment. Apple is considering 3D depth cameras for its iPhone 12 models, probably destined for the Pro models. The 3D cameras are said to boost AR capabilities. Most reports suggest Apple will adopt 5G connectivity for the iPhone 12. Reports are suggesting that all models will have a 5G option, and Qualcomm CEO Cristiano Amon has said that getting 5G into the iPhone is now a priority. Huawei P40 Pro smartphone runs on Android V10Q operating system. The phone is powered by octa-core processor. It runs on the HiSilicon Kirin 995G chipset. It has 8GB RAM and 128GB internal storage. Huawei P40 Pro smartphone has a OLED display. The screen has a resolution of 1440 x 3040 pixels and 512 ppi pixel density. On camera front, the buyers get a 32MP plus 2 megapixel dual front cameras, and on the rear, there's an 64 plus 20 plus 12 plus 2 megapixel camera with features like digital zoom, auto flash, face detection, touch to focus. It is backed by a 5500 mAh battery. Connectivity features in the smartphone include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, VoLTE, and more. Xiaomi Mi 10 smartphone runs on Android v9.0 Pie operating system. The phone is powered by octa-core, 2.96 GHz processor. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset. It has 6 GB RAM and 128 GB internal storage. Xiaomi Mi 10 smartphone has a IPS LCD display. The screen has a resolution of 1440 x 2560 pixels and 438 ppi pixel density. On camera front, the buyers get a 20 megapixel front camera, and on the rear, there's an 108 plus 16 plus 20 megapixel camera with features like digital zoom, auto flash, face detection, touch to focus. It is backed by a 3500 mAh battery. Connectivity features in the smartphone include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, VoLTE, and more. HMD Global is currently working on Nokia 8.2 smartphone. An earlier report revealed that the Nokia 8.2 may arrive in two variants, a 4G LTE edition and a 5G variant. But as per a fresh report, Nokia 8.2 will only arrive in 5G version. The phone will have a quad camera setup with a 64 megapixel primary sensor and also a pop-up selfie camera. The pop-up selfie camera at the top of the Nokia 8.2 is expected to be a 32 megapixel sensor, which could be Samsung's GT1 image sensor with quad Bayer pixel binning technology. Oppo Find X2 smartphone runs on Android v9.0 Pie operating system. The phone is powered by octa-core, 2.84 GHz processor. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset. It has 12 GB RAM and 256 GB internal storage. Oppo Find X2 smartphone has a AMOLED display. The screen has a resolution of 1080 x 2340 pixels and 396 ppi pixel density. On camera front, the buyers get a 25 MP front camera, and on the rear, there's an 16 plus 24 megapixel camera with features like digital zoom, 10x optical zoom, auto flash, face detection, touch to focus. It is backed by a 3900 mAh battery. Connectivity features in the smartphone include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, VoLTE, and more. Samsung is the most popular smartphone brand in the world. So, the Samsung declare to bring a Samsung flagship late of the year 2020, whose name is Samsung Galaxy Flex 2020. In details, it is a flexible screen with extra bending power compared to a regular display panel. Besides, the Samsung Flex 2020 is a slab of flexible glass that can wrap around your wrist and become a watch. Moreover, Samsung Flex 2020 specs got a 6.5-inch Quad HD flexible panel with a fingerprint scanner integrated within the panel. Samsung Flex phone has a 3300 mAh advanced multi-poly battery that is made of the small movable power cell with high charging technology features. And it also supports fast charging technology and wireless charging as well. The highlight of this smartphone Samsung Flex 2020 camera includes a dual camera module with 23 plus 16 megapixel sensors. Samsung Galaxy S11 smartphone runs on Android V10Q operating system. The phone is powered by octa-core 2.73 GHz processor. It runs on the Samsung Exynos 9 Octa 990 chipset. It has 8GB RAM and 256GB internal storage. Samsung Galaxy S11 smartphone has a dynamic AMOLED display. It measures 161.9mm x 73.7mm x 7.8mm and weighs. The screen has a resolution of 1440 x 3040 pixels and 502 ppi pixel density. On camera front, the buyers get a 10 megapixel front camera, and on the rear, there's an 108 plus 13 plus 8 megapixel camera with features like digital zoom. Apple iPhone SE 2 smartphone runs on iOS v13.0 operating system. The phone is powered by hexa-core, 2.65 GHz, processor. It runs on the Apple A13 Bionic chipset. It has 3GB RAM and 64GB internal storage. Apple iPhone SE 2 smartphone has a OLED display. The screen has a resolution of 750 x 1334 pixels and 326 ppi pixel density. On camera front, the buyers get a 5MP front camera, and on the rear, there's an 12MP camera with features like digital zoom, auto flash, digital image stabilization, face detection, touch to focus. It is backed by a 1960 mAh battery. Connectivity features in the smartphone include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, VoLTE, NFC, and more.
Please subscribe my Mr. Top 10 channel and press the bell icon for more latest brands updates. These latest updates are related with Top 10 brands.